Humans have always looked to the sky. We watched birds soar with envy. We dreamed of joining them. Flight, it seemed, was a power reserved for gods. Our ancestors wove tales of winged creatures and flying machines. These myths showed our deep desire to conquer the heavens. For centuries we remained earthbound, but the dream of flight never died. One of the earliest known concepts of human flight came from China. Thousands of years ago, they invented the kite. Kites used wind to lift objects into the air. This simple invention was a very early form of flight. It showed that humans could create devices to ride the wind. Around the world, other cultures experimented with gliders. These simple structures, often made of wood and fabric, glided on air currents. In the 15th century, Leonardo da Vinci, a visionary inventor, studied bird flight. He sketched detailed designs of flying machines. His drawings, though not successful in his time, showed a deep understanding of aerodynamics. Da Vinci's work laid the groundwork for future inventors. He proved that humans could approach flight scientifically. The 18th century brought a breakthrough in flight, the hot air balloon. In 1783, brothers Joseph and Etienne Montgolfier launched the first successful hot air balloon. Their invention used hot air, which is lighter than cold air, to create lift. The Montgolfier brothers' balloon flights captivated the world. For the first time, humans could take to the skies. While the Montgolfiers used hot air, another inventor, Jacques Charles, focused on hydrogen. Hydrogen is a gas much lighter than air. Charles's hydrogen balloon made its first flight just a few months after the Montgolfiers' balloon. These early balloons were difficult to control. The wind determined their direction, yet they marked a crucial step in human flight. They showed that sustained flight was possible. Section 4. The Wings of Change. In the late 19th century, inventors shifted their focus. Balloons could lift humans, but they were not truly flying machines. True flight, many believed, required wings. One such believer was Otto Lilienthal. Lilienthal, a German engineer, dedicated his life to understanding bird flight. He built and tested numerous gliders, making over 2,000 flights. Lilienthal meticulously recorded his observations. He learned about lift, drag, and control. His work laid the foundation for the development of the airplane. Tragically, Lilienthal died in a glider crash in 1896, but his legacy lived on, inspiring future aviators. Section 5. The dawn of powered flight. In the late 19th century, two brothers from Ohio, Wilbur and Orville Wright, took on the challenge of powered flight. The Wright brothers owned a bicycle shop. They used their knowledge of mechanics and their keen observation skills to design their own gliders. The brothers built a wind tunnel to test different wing shapes. They meticulously studied every aspect of flight. After years of research and testing, their moment came. On December 17, 1903, at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, Orville Wright piloted the first successful powered flight. The flight lasted only 12 seconds and covered 120 feet, but it changed the world forever. The Wright brothers had achieved what many thought was impossible. Their success marked the beginning of a new era, the era of powered flight. Section 6. Legacy in the Clouds. The early pioneers of flight faced significant challenges. They lacked funding, dealt with skepticism, and risked their lives. Yet they persisted, driven by their desire to conquer the sky. Their inventions, from the first hot air balloon to the Wright Flyer, paved the way for modern aviation. Today we take air travel for granted. We board massive airplanes that carry us across continents in hours. But we must remember the dreamers and the doers. They dared to imagine a world where humans could fly. Thanks to their relentless pursuit, we now soar among the clouds.